What's up, guys? My name is Wizup, and I just posted a video a few minutes ago. That was the first video I've ever put up, and I'm just going through my normal routine, just like anybody else would. I'm sure everybody does this almost, where they start talking their first video and they're like, "This is what I want my channel to be. This is why I started doing it." I start going through all that bullshit, and all of a sudden my game starts being really weird. Like things just aren't showing up on the screen, and I'm not sure if it's something from Binding of Isaac or if my game's broken. And it's kind of hilarious because I watched the clip after the 15-minute clip, or the 17 whatever minutes, however long the clip is, like right after, and the entire time, all I'm saying the entire time is, "What is going on? What is going on?" Like over and over and over. And oh man, I watched it and I was just like, that is hilarious. I'm just like losing it. I do not understand why it's doing what it's doing, and it just, oh man, it was classic. So anyway, I thought I'd put up another video. Hopefully this one will be much better. It won't have any problems. Ooh, shoop to whoop, or my little unicorn. Okay, my little unicorn takes 6 rooms to charge. That's a lot, but it is really powerful, really good, especially on bosses. In my experience, which really truthfully isn't that much. If you watch that first video, everything breaks, I go into the whole thing where I started getting into Isaac, and most people have been playing it for years and years, and I've only been playing it for less than 3 weeks, you know. So I thought I'd put some videos up. But however, that does not mean that I don't have any idea as far as items, what they do, and things like that. And by no means do I plan on doing a tutorial video, because truthfully I don't know shit about it. I don't know much about this game besides the fact that it's a lot of fun, and I've fallen in love with it. I've played probably 18-20 hours of it. I've beaten the game quite a few times. I've beaten both Isaac and the Devil, and but it's, ironically enough, I've beaten them all with Cain. I haven't beat I beat Isaac's mom the first time, obviously with Isaac, and then Isaac's heart, or his mom's heart, I skipped the first time because I got a shovel or something. And I didn't fight the heart the first time. I went immediately to the Devil, and I'm pretty sure I beat it that time, but I was playing as Cain. And from then on, I've just been like, I like to play random. Like, that's the reason why I like this game so much, is everything's random. So I'd like to choose random as far as my characters go as well. The game loves giving me Cain, and I love doing really well with Cain. Range down, bummer. Paralysis, well, I'm glad I got that one out of the way now. Should I use it now? Oh, what good? Okay, so what good could it possibly be in the boss room? Explosive diarrhea might be good in the boss room. Bad gas, pheromones, both of those. Okay, so I'll get close to the boss and I'll use it, and hopefully I won't die. We'll see. Duke of Flies, that's the plan. That is the plan, at least. Oh my goodness. And okay, so another thing is that the difficulty got turned up. Apparently that happens. I didn't know that would ever happen, but when I beat the game with the Devil, Azazel. Let's do it! Oh, it's Balls of Steel. Weak. Well, actually it's really good, but oh no, I've wasted. Okay, good. Okay, I'm not 100% familiar with that item, so it took me, I had to figure it out. But I've seen it used once or twice. I wasn't 100% on it. That's why I was like, oh, I'm using it. No, I'm not. And I thought it wasted it, but then it didn't. So that's good. Okay, I gotta trim down the number of these flies first before I end up just destroying, because I was sticking around forever with that pill and with shoop to whoop. Is that what it's called? Shoop to whoop? I hope so. That's a hilarious name, Shoop da Whoop. That is fun. That is fun. I really enjoy this game's sense of humor. That's one thing that I'm sure draws in everybody, but oh man, it's got just the right amount of, you know, backhanding and tongue-in-cheek, and it's great. I like how just straight up it is with everything. So like I said before, I'm playing this on the PS4 and recording my videos through the PlayStation Network and everything, and using their share function. You know, I've never shared anything like this before. I've never had a YouTube account before, but I thought, hey, this would be great. This would be fun. You know, it's something I haven't ever tried, and I might actually be pretty good at it. You know, and you know, people like me. So yeah, I thought I'd give myself a hand. That doesn't make sense. I thought I'd give it a try. Give this a try. See if anybody likes my videos. If you guys do, I really appreciate it. You know, just hanging out. Get a hold of me or whatever. My PlayStation, my PSN name is probably in the description. It's YourIllusion, all one word. If you ever see me on, yeah, definitely hit me up. I'm more than down to play anything with you guys. Like, as long as I have it. Truthfully, I only have like 6 games right now because our PlayStation library is so pitiful. So pitiful right now. I do have Shadow of Mordor and Destiny, and hell, I'm always looking for people to play anything. I have a Steam account as well. It's xgnomex. If you guys are... Once again, if you're looking for somebody to play a Steam game with, I'm down. I have a ton of games on my Steam account as well. I have something like, I think this weekend I broke, oh my god, I've got claws. Pisces got claws! I didn't see what it actually did. I was too busy running my mouth to really pay attention, but yeah, it looks sweet. Pisces, cool. Anyway. God, I bet it does something really cool too, and I just haven't figured out what it is. Anyway, yeah, my Steam account has... I just broke 200 games as far as my account goes this weekend, which is a big accomplishment for me. A big accomplishment. I spent a whole bunch of money, you know, and most people, I'm sure, like, oh, 200 games? It's so easy. What a noob. Oh my goodness, I broke 200 games like the first month I had my Steam account. Yeah, well, I didn't know that there was such thing as the Humble Bundle and all of these big bundle websites with these great indie games, you know, these things that I just get to try and end up falling in love with, you know. That's how I ended up getting The Binding of Isaac and most of my roguelike games. I think I have a good portion of the roguelike games that are possibly on Steam. So, oh look, I'm glowing now. I have oh, that must be what Pisces does. Like, that's great. That's great. I like it. It gave me a bunch of spirit hearts. Perfect. Man, it keeps you alive. Anyway. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of games, and I'm into all different types of games. The only types of games that I can say that I'm not really into are sports games. But that's because I didn't grow up, like, watching a whole bunch of sports on TV and stuff like that. Instead, I grew up with my ass in front of a television or on a skateboard. You know, that's what I did. You know, so that's how that went. But that doesn't mean that if there's something that's really, really good, that I wouldn't be interested in it. If you guys think that there's... Okay, so how sports games work for me is I'm the worst player you've ever seen. So if somebody were to come to me and be like, hey, Wizup, I would really like to play with you, but I want to play a sports game. You know, I would be open to it. However, just be prepared to play with the worst person you've ever encountered as far as these games go. I have Madden 25, right? Madden 25? Yeah. Madden 25 for the PS4. And I am hands down the worst player in the world. I've never seen this item before. That's why, okay, so that's why I'm just bullshitting here, standing here, finishing my thought before I pick this item up. I'm gonna figure out what it is, but I've never seen it before. It looks like a ball of shit with hairs coming off of it, and it's great. I like it. Guppy's hairball. Swing it. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so there's a challenge in particular that, where you play as Guppy, but you're blindfolded, so you don't have any tears, and you have to just swing this thing around and hit people with it. Oh man, it's so hard. It is so hard. I made it down like 4 floors though. It was great. It was great, but then I died. Which is to be expected, because that is impossible. Impossible. Thankfully, at some point I ended up getting Bob's brain, and so once I got Bob's brain, I was able to just shoot grenades at people, but yeah, oh my goodness, it's so hard to use. I don't understand how they expect you to use it. See, look, you're just swinging around, hit things with it. Come here, come here. I gotta figure out how to. See, look at it, like collects things and gets bigger, and it becomes more boss the more you use it and the better you get. But I think the more that I screw with it and stuff, the worse I'm gonna be, worse off I'm gonna be as far as this goes. I'm just gonna end up killing myself, because I really don't have any idea what I'm doing as far as it goes, you know? Like, there must be some type of technique to it. Oh, get him! Get him, hairball! Oh, beat his ass, Seabass! Alright, okay. Alright, that's not working. That is just not working. So, moving on. Slowly moving on. We're just chippa. I don't know what that means, really. I kind of always wished I knew what it means. I wish that, like, I think that a lot of Americans, there are some Americans like, no way, I'd never want to be British or anything like that. But I think, you know, there's something dignified in that part of the world. It's great. But another thing I've kind of come to realize is the fact that British punks really, really hate Christianity lately. And I'm not saying that because I'm any type of religious or anything like that. I've grown up listening to a lot of punk rock, and just, I don't know, if you've listened to some of the music lately, like the bands that are the current punk rock bands, like Gallows and things like that, that come out of the mother England. I don't know, that was my sad attempt at doing it. I don't know. That's just off the top. That was off the cuff, is how they call it in the biz. Off the cuff. Yeah, kill him. I'm gonna kill you with a hairball. No, I'm not. I'm really not gonna kill you with a. Yeah, I will. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about punks. Punks in Great Britain. Yeah, a lot of those bands, like I think it's Bring Me the Horizon as well. You know, I really, really like those bands, and I like their music, and I think it's great. But I just wonder what it is that makes them hate like all of these. Like, what is it that drives you to write songs like that? You know what I mean? Is it? I wonder. You know, and you start to wonder, is it the shock value? Because there's been plenty of punk bands in the past that have done things for shock value. You know, that's just the way the world works. Especially with those type of young impressionable kids and stuff like that. That's one of half the reason people get into punk rock music, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great. Green Day. One of the reasons why Green Day got pretty famous is because they were like climbing on top of scaffolding and stuff like that. Like, there's no such thing as bad publicity is the most truth, like, I think that's out there. It is ridiculous how much publicity, regardless of it's good or bad, is important. And I think that, leading into another thought, is why this hatred game is, you know, I think that's why they did what they did. I don't think they did it because they're psychopaths and they really want to kill a whole bunch of things. I think they just played Postal a little bit, and they don't believe that there's such thing as bad publicity. And I don't think that there's such thing as bad publicity either. They're like, man, we want to sell units. How are we going to do that? And they're like, well, we could make something that people will talk about. Well, what are people going to talk about? They're going to talk about people murdering people in the streets and stuff. And they're like, oh, man, you know what game is a lot like that, but nobody ever talked about was this Postal game. And I'm sure Postal had its heyday where people were just like, I don't know if you should be playing that. That's terrible. But But it's different now. You know, this is the way that things are. Yeah, attack fly, get him. Okay, so I'm not too happy with this run. I'm not too happy with the items I'm getting in this run. I've got an attack fly, and attack fly is not my favorite. Okay, I'm back. He always ends up being on the wrong side. I'm sorry. Let me make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not super happy with my items this time around. I really like Pisces. Pisces seems to be working out great for me. However, attack fly and this Guppy's hairball, not my favorite items. Guppy's hairball is just really, really hard to use. Oh, boomerang. No, I thought that was a tier upgrade. It'll take over Shoop to Whoop. That's all right. I like single use. Oh, sweet, and I can use it over and over and over. Great. Great. I like that. I like items like that deal damage and that just recharge. That's why I like it's like the bean or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I'm a big fan of that one. Oh, look, it froze him. That's awesome. That is the shit. That's great. That's like perfect for those guys. That's great. Anyway, did I ever come to the boss room? Where's the boss room at? Why am I glowing? Okay, I thought it was giving me spirit hearts, but I didn't see it give me spirit hearts this time around. So I don't actually know what this does, this Pisces. Because it's got to be Pisces that's making me glow, because it was only directly after I got Pisces that it actually... Yeah, attack fly. Okay, attack fly. Oh yeah, I was talking about why... why I'm not too happy with my item selection, or my item randomization this time around, is because it's got a lot of positional items, and I'm really, really, really bad with positional items. You know, I think sometimes they can be good, but not for me. Ever. You know, I see other people use them really, really well, but not me. Because, see, I always miss with the freaking fly and stuff. Yeah, you see that? I came in and I wrecked his face. I'm really happy with that play right there. That was awesome. That never happens with me. Let's take a look at this map here. Okay, so all the way to the left. Oh, and I did find the secret room. Wait, how did this get blown open and I never came in here? I am the worst Isaac player of this generation. Just so you guys know, if you're watching this, it better be just to laugh at me, because I'm laughing at me. I'm laughing at me. And I think you should too. All together now. Oh wait, I have the boomerang. Okay, I cannot leave without getting that heart. We gotta remember to do that as a team. As a team, you and me, all of us together, we gotta remember to do that. Gotta remember to go get that. Get him, attack fly. That was good. That was good play on attack fly. Attack fly is just good like that, I guess. Yeah, destroy that fool. Destroy this fool. Don't take any more damage. I'm taking unnecessary damage trying to use attack fly and stuff. Let's see if this thing works against Gertie. Oh, it does. Awesome. Oh my goodness, the boomerang is like the best item of the generation. Of our generation. As young people. You, me, all of us together. Let's try using this. Oh, great. Sweet. Oh no! I'm so bad. I walked down it and I immediately was just like, I was supposed to go get that Sin Heart. Oh well. We'll survive. Oh, great. So, we're on the 3rd level now. Yes! Get him, attack fly. I'm not even gonna shoot. Okay, yeah, I am. I'm really bad. Really bad. See, I just don't synergize with these items really well. I wish I did, but I don't. That was working out. Yeah, attack fly. Way to be on the right side, man. Oh man. See, I always do really well, and then when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna compliment myself for doing so well, I do terrible. So that's the way it goes, I guess. Just don't be bad. Don't be bad. I'm sure you guys could teach me a lot about this game, and be like, oh man, you missed this, you missed the secret room 7 times over, and You know, I'd really appreciate it if you were better. Yeah, so would I. But that only happens the more we play. So, and there's no reason to shy away from being bad at games. Like, I'm actually generally really, really good at games. Just The Binding of Isaac is something I don't have a lot of experience in. And but that doesn't mean that I don't want to. You know, like I said before, I'm trying to get better. And you guys are an important part of that process. And I don't wanna not put up videos simply because I'm bad. Like, that's dumb. That's dumb. Like, if you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't have fun at how terrible you are, or how much you need to grow, you're never gonna grow. You know what I mean? So yeah, it'll be a journey that you guys lead me through, hand in hand, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know. Hand in hand just sounded good for some reason. We'll do it hand in hand together. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here. Oh, dang it! This always happens right when I'm like, hey, I want the shop so I can take these items, or so I can donate. I never get the shop because. Oh my God! Quit taking my money, Greed. I dislike you. Yeah, I'm too worried about swinging the freaking furball all around. Oh, it's never gonna hit anybody. Quit trying. That's all I'm doing is I'm worrying about the fucking furball. You end up with exactly the amount you started with. Anyway. Ow. Stupid attack fly. Oh, blow that fool up. Okay, don't blow him up. That's cool too. Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. God, that sucks. That sucks. These items are not good for me. Not good for me. Alright, let's do it. Let's go up here. Alright, boss room. Sweet. Dude, I'm not going to have any life by the time we get to this boss. I'm too worried about this god dang furball. Get him, attack fly. You're the only thing that's good for me. Attack fly, I'm not really, like I was saying before, I'm really not that good with attack fly either. If I could figure out my positioning a lot easier. I wish you could control attack fly, but he's just like, I'm just gonna do circles around your head. And I'm like, great. Okay, so the hairball might actually be kind of good against Chug. Simply because he'll chase me, and I'll be able to lead him with it. You know what I mean? Alright, like that. Like he'll... Oh, jeez! Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm so bad. It's almost... I'm sure you guys are just like, oh my gosh. You're gonna go out, and you're gonna tell all your friends, and you're gonna be like, oh man, I watched the worst player of Isaac the other day, and it almost hurt to watch it. and they're gonna be like, oh really? You're gonna be like, yeah, it was bad. Placenta. The grossest part about the placenta is the fact that he gets it on his face, like he just ate the thing, like it's still sticking out of his mouth and stuff. It's great. It's hilarious. I love it. Anywho, no toilet paper. Oh, that doesn't help me. Moving on. Let's just shoot things with our weak little tiers because we haven't gotten the upgrades for any of our tiers in any way, shape, or these are still basic tiers because I've gotten the boomerang as my activatable. I don't have a trinket, and oh my god, and I have this hairball which is not helping me. And in this, okay, there we go. Truthfully, I'm kind of relieved because that was bad. But I think that's my 7th loss in a row. That's really, really bad. That's the longest losing streak I think I've gone on in this game. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you were watching and spending some time with me. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.